computer engineering. We wanted to know how do they shift from computer engineering to computer science.
Okay. Is anybody here computer engineering? Is anybody admitted to computer engineering here? So you want to stay in computer engineering or not? So here in India you have a CSE, computer science engineering. So they're all in the one department. Whereas in UT Dallas, computer science is a separate department. Computer engineering comes under EE. So they do most of the hardware courses, a few CS courses. So if somebody is interested to, I know I've been, several students, they are confused when they apply. They think that computer engineering is part like a CSE. So they ask me that, how do I shift from CE to CS? We cannot guarantee that they'll be admitted because we also, again, they'll have to apply. So however, we ask them to apply in the first semester. You don't have to pay any fees because you're already a current student, CE students. It's just what we need is a new application, that's all. And once they fill in the online application, we will process it for spring. All these courses, what they take in the first semester, they move into the degree plan for computer science. So those, I have several requests which came in May or April, May, June that they accidentally checked in for computer engineering. They wanted to get into CS. So getting an admission in another department doesn't automatically guarantee because we also look at their transcripts again, their GRE scores, their transcripts, their GPA. Based on that, we will admit. Okay?
And the next question is, what do we get along with us when we come there? There are a lot of students who have just passed out of the college and their convocations are not yet done.
Right.
So they wanted to know what kind of documents do they get and how do they get the remaining documents in case they have to be submitted later.
Now, the documents which are required, I think only thing that is missing for you guys would be the final transcripts and degree certificate. So, final transcripts you're sure going to get it because once you graduate. So, in case you don't have the degree certificate or you have a provisional, I think you can use it. It should be official. So, what I suggest is email the enrollment management office so that they know that you are going to be in this CS department and your final documents are missing, or you're going to get it later on in a couple of weeks. So many times they give them a 3 months, 4 months time to submit those documents. But however, that is to be confirmed by the enrollment management office. Okay?
One question on the prerequisites. Sorry, I keep on asking some
No,
questions.
don't worry. That's what I'm here for.
Okay.
Go ahead.
One question is the prerequisites. People who want to have the prerequisites waived, they were told that they would need the course curriculum
Yes.
from their college.
Yes.
So should that be attested? Because some of us, it's not very feasible to get it attested from the college right now.
If it is difficult, the syllabus, because you're all from JNT or Hyderabad or whatever it is, the same college, so many others attended. So they would have applied for a waiver. We could use those, that should be fine. So what we need is a copy of syllabus, copy of your transcripts.
During their graduation now, like most of them are BE, BTech, they would have already done a lot of these data structures or rules or computer logic, things like that, algorithms. So how much amount of that overlap will be there? Will they take up the same subjects or it will be more advanced?
Not be advanced. See, when they do their data structures here, students come with data structures and algorithm analysis, they still don't have strong foundation. Algorithm analysis, they will not have. So, which is a very strong foundation course required throughout during your career or your interviews. Many students take, they are allowed one undergraduate course, 5,000 level course to be used in the degree plan. They take purposefully their structures class. It's very useful in their interviews.
So, the course certificate will be allowed for
None of the Coursera, or if you have done something in TCS, offer 6 months, all those courses, none of them will be can be used for waiving. What we need is from a university, semester long courses for waiving and prerequisite.
Sir, which two are the courses you said that can be waived with work experience?
Work experience can waive CS1, which is nothing but object-oriented programming. CS2, which is assembly language and computer architecture and assembly language. These two courses can be waived based on experience. So we will need a letter from your supervisor, what kind of work they have done. And they may be asked to take a diagnostic test. So just an experience letter will not enough. They'll be asked to take one exam, comprehensive exam for that particular computer architecture and assembly language. So before you go and attempt that, ask for it, they should have known assembly language too.
You said that prerequisites won't count in the and there
No.
only one will be covered.
Cannot you as an elective?
That's an
That's a good question. All 5,000 level courses and above, if you have been given prerequisites, they are all computed in your cumulative GPA. Anything less than 5,000, if you have taken 3,000 or 4,000 level course, that does not compute towards your cumulative GPA. So in 5,000, only all of them are computed to your cumulative GPA. However, only one can be used as an elective in your degree.
So others won't be mentioned anywhere.
Even otherwise, it's not mentioned.
Other prerequisites won't be mentioned anywhere that this candidate has done these prerequisites. Like
All courses what you take will be on the transcript.
on the
Nothing will say that this is a prerequisite, that's a core course. Your transcript doesn't say anything. The transcript will have first semester what courses you took, how many attempted, how many hours, how much grade you, what grade you made, what quality. Every semester, that's all. Cumulative. But it doesn't say your degree plan. It doesn't say which are the core courses, which are the core courses.
One question, in case few people want to pursue their PhD after now, so how do they plan it? First sem probably will be looking for a core and we'll go with the core, and after that how do we plan it?
So if anybody is interested to go for a PhD, I suggest them that once the census day is over, that is September 10th or so, come by and visit me. And we'll go and look at their transcripts, their undergraduate GPA, GRE scores, then talk to them about their interest. And then we'll come up with a plan what QEs they should take, when they should take, when would be a good time to apply for PhD program. So many times students may have a strong intent to do a PhD, but however, the portfolio what they have is not strong enough. So in that case, I may recommend that hold on for a semester. But if it's very strong, I would say that apply right now for spring. So all PhD students will be supported.
Sir, any part-time jobs available in the
Plenty of jobs are there. Again, there are plenty of people too. For one job, there will be 10 people running for it. Because 1,000 plus are in graduate students just in computer science. Just imagine in the engineering department, and then biology, natural sciences, and management. Everybody wants a job on campus. So everybody is running around to look. There are only limited number of jobs on campus. But again, you have to be at the right place, right time, network with people, and have a smile face every time you go. Have plenty of your resumes ready. When you walk in, you should have your resume ready.
And one thing, being very pessimistic, what happens when we drop the course and go out in between?
Drop the course.
Drop the plan, like the intention to study and withdraw from the course in between.
Right. So if I don't think I see 99%, 1%. I don't think it's even 1% who would drop out of the program. Put as 1% is 10. That's itself is a big number. So I don't see that. Once you have invested so much money, there will be few students who cannot make it. So if somebody is going to drop is in any semester, students cannot, long semesters, they cannot enroll less than 9 hours without ISSO's permission. Otherwise you'll be out of status. So you must be enrolled in 9 hours. Or have an approval from ISSO office that you are allowed to take 6 hours. So they must have 9 hours. Summer is optional. You don't have to take courses in summer. However, some people would like to take courses so that they can finish the master's quickly.
How's the track record of the passing out students with respect to going into jobs or going into PhD? What percentage go into jobs? What percentage go into PhD?
PhD going into is very small.
Particularly computer science.
Computer science PhD is very small. The reason being, the good jobs. Why would you leave $100,000 to go for a PhD and struggle there, do research, whatever, another 2-3 years? So for us, the competition is from industry. So whereas in Dublin and other places, they would like to do PhD in computer science. Even undergraduates, it's hard to get them to do masters. So master students generally, even strong, I recommend them. Hey, we are going to pay you completely. It's not enough. I have my obligations. I have to pay the bank loans. So very few people go for PhD, even though they have the capabilities, even though they have those grades, but their intent is swept away by the good job opportunities.
So what would you suggest, for example, if one does a PhD, there would be better opportunities after this?
See, if you are doing a PhD, you start minimum over 100,000. So I had about 2 months back, a student got a job offer in Google. They gave him $80,000, and he was in they have a level, it's called level 4 or something, level 3. So it paid him $80,000 plus other perks, everything. But he said that had I had a PhD, I would have put in another category, next category that pays 100,000 plus. To get to the next category, minimum required time is 3 years. So by doing that, you already, money is paid by the university for you to do the PhD, and you already have that money what you would have got 3 years down the road. So that investment people don't see. They look at very short term. So they would say, oh, right now, I have, Amazon is calling me, I need to go. $100,000 they're giving. All Amazon, Microsoft, they all pay anywhere 80 to 100,000.
But on an average, 3 years is good enough for a PhD for a student?
3 to 5 years, depends upon how much work they are doing. See, PhD is something you read. You will, 2 years you will not see anything. Suddenly one fine week or one fine day, you are able to identify the solution, problem, and a solution for it. So to find that problem takes time, and because that problem has to be unique. Solution has to be unique. Nobody else has solved it. So, and professor would like that, they would like to have a strong record that their student must publish papers in top journals. But that's the only way, if they want to go, once you do PhD, you have an opportunity, you can take up a job in industry, you can take a job in academia, you can have your own consultants, any of those ways. And if you want to get a job in academia, they would like to see strong papers. That's why professors would like to see. Because it's their interest too, because the stronger papers they publish, their name also goes up. Student.
So will there be any transfer evaluation after coming to
Transfer.
means will any student gets transferred after coming to the college
Transfer.
to other universities?
Very few students, handful students. They may be going through some difficult times. They're not able to focus in school. Or may have bad timing, that's all, bad timing. They're not able to handle the courses, their GPA falls below 3.0. And they're not able to do that for several semesters. We give them an opportunity to recover. But if they're not able to do it, we suggest them that to move to another university. Because we will not be enrolling them in future classes, future semesters. So, advisor will sit, you can sit with an advisor and talk about what is the best options. But that's again calls a very important question is that first semester, many students have difficulty in adjusting a new place, new system. They don't know what to expect, how to write the answers. They may mess up one course, like a C, other two Bs. So that puts them in a grad probation. So we strongly recommend that if a student gets a GPA below 3.0, immediately see an advisor. Because the advisor can find out and tell you what kind of necessary steps you should, he or she should take to get out of this grad probation. Otherwise, what happens is that these students get a misinformation from friends and then enroll in their second semester. See, everybody is allowed to enroll in classes early registration. So for spring, you'll all enroll in November. So, but the results come in December. At that point, we don't know whether you are already in grad probation or not. So we recommend the students that when you get your results, you find that somebody has got a GPA below 3.2, immediately talk to an advisor. He or she can tell you is that what kind of steps you need to take so that you can recover. Maybe you may change classes. You're not in the right set of courses. So we can help you.
What if a student who ends up being in the average grade wants to improve his score? Do we have to enroll again in the classes or?
If somebody wants to improve the GPA, we allow students to repeat a course. Any course can be repeated once, but you will have to pay for it, same level. And maximum of 3 courses are allowed in the repeats, are allowed in the degree. Yes.
One of my friends got repeated admit.
I'm sorry?
One of my friends got repeated admit because some personal reasons he didn't make this. Can he differ?
Definitely, yes. So those who are even your friends who got admit and are not able to attend this year, before the census day, they must fill out an online deferment form and submit that deferment form online. And once they have done it, they'll get a new admissions letter for spring. They can defer it for 1 year, only once, either for spring 15 or for fall 15. Anything else? Any other question? Did we answer all? I'm sorry?
We have an exhaustive question.
I wish, I'm glad I had answers.
Gives a lot of confidence to everybody.
Now, we want you to be successful.